It's that time again. It's time for another Saturday night special where we talk about everything rockhounding related. Well, this past week, cutting that double thunder egg from the dugway beds was quite interesting. And I did polish it up. So I think it's important to point out, I think most people don't understand a couple of things here. Maybe I didn't explain it well in the video. That could be my fault. This would not fit in any of the other clamps. Like, I have some vices that I've made. I have a number of different things, and I can grab those. But first, let's look at this. Let's look at this, okay? So, boom, check that out. Isn't that a beaut? No, I'm not Australian, but I can call things a beaut, can't I? Lovely, lovely egg. I am very stoked with how that came out. This half I will be giving away. This is part of the members giveaway. I give away rocks every month over there on the members side of the channel. So I should put that back with the rocks for them. And we'll just keep ours and admire it. Well, some of the different clamps that I have a bunch of different things. And I think some of them that people mentioned or talked about was potentially using one of these. Kind of a bigger, beefier version of that. These wouldn't work for that. I have my custom-made thunder egg clamp somewhere. Well, I don't know. I'll link the video. It's somewhere in the shop. I've been moving a lot of stuff around. That it also didn't fit. One of the problems that you have when you're cutting a thunder egg is you will take it and you'll clamp it up, right? Yeah, like that. You'll clamp it up, and as it cuts and it's going through, you have this, you're making a curve, right? And if it's pinching it off, it's like squeezing these in, like these two angles, it will snap and you'll get a big jagged break down here on the bottom. And that's not nice. It doesn't look good. It basically wrecks, it often wrecks one half of your thunder eggs. And the whole point here is to have two really good sides. So wrecking half by chipping out a big part of the rhyolite exterior just doesn't look good. I don't care for that. So the plaster does 100% work, but what a pain. What a pain. I don't know. Something would have to be very, very special for me to do it again. We also put up a podcast this week, episode number 15 of the previously Rockhounding podcast, where me and Sarah read old episodes of Rock and Gem magazine, discuss it on the podcast. This issue from June 1979, I thought had one thing of particular interest in it that I wanted to share with you here, because I know some of you don't listen to the podcast, but it's quite silly. Look at this old ad for the Lortone combo unit, all right? So it's a cartoon of, well, here, there you go. You pause if you want to look at the Lortone Theater ad. But, like, it's very ridiculous. Lefty Wrong. Well, the 70s were an interesting time. Interesting. I was not alive in the 70s, born in 82. So, you know, maybe some of this stuff is lost on me a little bit, but it's still fun to see. I've learned a whole heck of a lot going through these old Rock and Gem issues. Man, like, there's just a lot of things that have really been lost to history somewhat. So very good. Go check it out. Well, this is a big subject. Okay, a big subject that I've wanted to talk about for a while now. I want to talk about the lapidary companies. Man, this is a hard one. I feel like every single company out there providing lapidary equipment to people, they're like a half-baked company. Well, maybe that's not fair. They're like 90% done. Every single company I think, misses the mark in some way. And we'll get into depth in this because I know some people that probably rubbed somebody the wrong way. But here's my criteria for what makes a good company. Now, this is coming from somebody who I've owned businesses, I've sold businesses, I feel like I've been successful. These are some things that I think about and okay. So a good company, a good lapidary company, they need to have inventory, product on hand. Product on hand. You got to have fast shipping. Your product needs to be, you need to be doing product innovation. You can't just make and sell the same products for like 15 years. Like you got to be trying to step it up, you know? How easy is it to order? Is this a thing where it's like this convoluted, like multi-step confirmation process ordering? Or is it just like add to cart and check out? It's got to be add to cart and check out. The type of communication they have when there's a problem. How, you know, you judge a company not based upon their best day, but on their worst day. And their worst day is like, they sent you something broken and you're like, hey, this is broken. What's that exchange like? They need to be reinvesting over time to bring down costs or expand their operation. That's a must. They need to be trying to like listen to customers. And if you have a product, listen to customers, test out the ideas and things that they have and make version 2.0. Don't just be like, well, this is good enough and just run with it forever. You got to be trying to build a bigger snowball, you know? And none of these companies are doing one or multiple of those things that I just described. So we're going to talk about some examples. We're going to name some names here. Highland Park Lapidary, right? Very innovative, okay? They just straight up are. Nobody else is coming up with new ideas and new machines. No one. Them. Very thumbs up to them for that. They can they can improve stuff right away because they have all in-house like CNC manufacturing in their factory in China. That's good. Downsides to Highland Park, when you order something on their website, you have no clue if that machine is in their warehouse in Boston, if it's on a shipping container coming from China, if it's sitting on the floor in their factory in China, or if it's even been made. So your order could be 4 months, 2 months, 1 month, next week. You have no clue. They have no system in place for that. When you try to reach out to them with issues, I firsthand, you know, it never seems to go smoothly with them. It's always a nightmare. One thing I really don't like about Highland Park, I ordered something from them. Let's see if I can quickly grab it. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Well, I ordered a little diamond segment piece, like a $6 thing because I restored their green line blade and I needed it. And when you create an account on their website and you check out, they like install a cookie on your computer and they track everything you do from then on. And I know this because I was, the next day I was like looking at like one of their ridiculously large, like 36-inch drop saws. And an hour or two later, somebody from their company called me and they're like, hey, we saw that you were looking at our 36-inch drop saws. And they tried to like cold call sell me on like a $9,000 machine. So not cool, not cool. High-Tech Diamond. I thoroughly enjoy my High-Tech Diamond flat lap. Their trim saw, they make a good affordable trim saw, you know. They do a lot of things right. They have like little to no innovation. When was the last time High-Tech Diamond made a new product? And I know people have reached out to them. I've shared ideas with them for things and it goes nowhere. So that's kind of a bummer to see, you know. Yeah, they have fast shipping. That's cool. They're sold on Amazon, which means you can get it like immediately. These are all good things, but like, what's your next product? You know, you need to do that. Cutting edge supply. All right. I like cutting edge supply in that, it's another kind of version of what Kingsley North is doing, where you have they resell basically everybody's stuff. So, if they have a number of products in stock from different manufacturers, you can usually save on shipping, which that's kind of a bonus for them. But they kind of have one of the worst websites possible. It's like a very messy thing, and they're not the easiest to deal with. I've ordered from them personally a couple of times, and when somebody places an order for a lapidary product, you can just be like, hey, it's going to take 4 days to ship. Just communicate. Just say the things, I think if people just said the things, everybody would be on the same page and everybody would be a lot happier. It's pretty good. I haven't had a cream soda in a very, very long time. Covington Engineering down there in southern Idaho. Where are they? What's that town outside of Boise? Is it Meridian, Idaho? Oh, well, Covington is cool in that they're doing domestic manufacturing of lapidary machines, pretty pricey for what you get. Not super innovative, like mid-range innovative, but their wait times are obscene. Some of it's like 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks for your machine. That's not ideal, guys. I don't know what you're doing over there, but if you don't have workers, find workers. If you don't have the machines and manufacturing capability, maybe make less products. I think most people would be happier having less products available, but having them available right now than a big range of stuff that takes forever to be made. And I wonder if they make things as they are ordered. Where's the building of a bigger snowball? Where's the reinvesting in your manufacturing capabilities there, So I know people that have Covington stuff and they like it. But if it's hard, let's be honest, right? It's hard to wait 4 months after you gave somebody $5,000, it's kind of a, Kingsley North, they do a lot of stuff right, okay? I've ordered from them a number of times, and they hit the mark on many things. Probably more than most, but they're not a real lapidary company in that they make the whole range of machines. They do make some cab machines, and they mostly resell other people's stuff. The thing that I like about them is their inventory management. You can actually kind of see if stuff is really there or not. And they straight up tell you. They're like, oh, this, ships in 1 month or whatever. I don't really have a whole lot to complain about with Covington, but I would like to see, or Covington with Kingsley, but I would like to see them make machines, interesting machines, other than cab machines. Everybody's making cab machines. I don't think we really need another manufacturer to produce a 6-inch and 8-inch 6-wheeled machine. Plenty of those out there, right? Plenty of them. Lortone make great tumblers. They've discontinued most of their other products, though, which is a bummer to see. If they're having issues manufacturing in Western Washington, time to get the heck out of Western Washington. It's a very expensive place. You don't have necessarily the highest skilled labor because, a number of reasons. Industry has left those counties, those cities, and cost of living. There's a lot of factors over there. But Lortone, they have, unless I'm wrong, they basically have no customer service. I've tried emailing them and calling them lately, and I haven't even heard back. And they only make their tumblers, even though they have other products which I think are cool and great. But if you can't buy them, what are you going to do? Couple more. You liking this? I swear I didn't. It's something where are the cottage industries for us? Where's this small guy making things in his shop? We need more of that in the lapidary world. Other hobbies, interests, whatever, there's a lot of people running businesses like out of their shops, out of their garages, their 2-car garages, their basements. We need more people making cool things for us that we can buy, and not be so dependent on like 8 companies to kind of provide everything. That's not good. You know, it's not good. Vevor, they are getting into the lapidary game, but they're just like a low quality Chinese manufacturer of like literally every product. They're basically what Harbor Freight was 15, 20 years ago. Diamond Pacific, the guys make the Genies and the Titans and stuff. They have not made a new product in like, I don't even know when. When was the last time they made something new? And even though they have been making their products forever, they're the same price. If you go back and look at these issues of Rock and Gem from like the 70s and you adjust their prices for their cab machines, adjust them for inflation, they're basically the same thing. They're the same thing. And I'm like, that usually the economy of scale means you make more, you expand, you build that bigger snowball, and prices can come down, or you can take that money and reinvest it into better manufacturing practices or new products or efficiency or something. It doesn't, are they doing that? Am I missing something here? You let me know if I'm missing something here, you know? I don't think I am. Who am I missing? Who am I missing here? Am I missing anything? You know, it bums me out to say this, but I kind of hope that Harbor Freight Tools makes lapidary equipment. Because I don't know if you've been into a Harbor Freight lately, but they have like high-end lines. They've basically have started to produce like low-tier, mid-tier, and high-end tools. Could they step it up? Maybe. You know, at the very least, they can bring things to market fast. I don't know. I want things to be better. I don't want to look, okay, I was looking at buying something and the wait time is 3 months. 3 months! I don't know. That makes me a little bonkers. What can I say? It makes me a little nuts to see that. I want things, maybe I'm just impatient. What can I say? Well, while I'm complaining about stuff, I want to talk about gemstones real quick. Let's talk about some gemstones. So, do me a favor, people. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine what a gemstone looks like to you. What are you picturing in your head? Well, perhaps you were picturing a proper faceted stone. That's what I think of. What I don't like this at all. This like it irks the heck out of me. It's when people will be like, super beautiful gemstones. And it's not a faceted gem, it's a thunder egg. Now technically a gemstone is anything semi-precious, but people misuse that word gemstone as clickbait stuff all the time. This is not a gemstone. This is not a gemstone. You could say it's semi-precious, but that's also very subjective as well. So like it's just it blows my mind just a tad when I see stuff and people are like super mega awesome, world's greatest, hugest gemstone, and it's like it's not that at all. It's not that at all. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to me roast these lapidary companies. Maybe if we all roasted them a little bit, they would fix some of their problems, you know, hold their feet to the flames just a little bit. Well, next week I have a very special package coming into the shop. So stay tuned for that. If you like this, throw me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you on the next video. Okay, so in 124 episodes of the Saturday Night Special, I've never forgotten a topic, so I came back out here to talk about that topic real quick. I got the 20-inch FL20 Lortone Vibe Lap up and running, and I did my first test run with it, and this happened because it was not balanced and things were not properly tightened down. And then I learned my lesson on my shaky workbench, and I put it on the floor and made sure everything was level and good, and turned it on, and it runs flawlessly, which is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There will be a video in the future about the FL20, but I just wanted to say that because I know it's been a thing that's been a work in progress that we've been sharing here. All right, y'all. I'll take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.